you're 70 now. I don't want to offend you, but I read an article in the Times a few weeks ago, and it said what's most miraculous about you at 70 is the fact that your face doesn't sag. How is this possible?
Well, I use this little gadget called Facial Flex, and it basically is two ends held together with a rubber band that you squeeze together with your mouth. And it was designed by a surgeon in the States who was, he's a plastic surgeon, and he reconstructed burns victims' faces. And he designed this so that he could try and get the muscles working again. And he found that his therapists who were helping to teach them all started looking younger. So they then started marketing it as an anti-aging product. And as a result of that, it's sold all over the world, I think. This was sent to me as a sample back in, it must be 20 years ago. Didn't use it for the first 3 years, didn't really feel I needed it. And then gradually, as the aging thing sort of creeps up on you, I thought I would. And then I applied my same sort of philosophy as you would do if you were teaching exercise. When you teach exercise, weights, if you're using weights in a gym, the heavier the weights, the bigger your muscles are going to get. So I suddenly thought, do you know what? I'm going to make this, I'm going to fast track it. So I doubled up the bands on the first, you have three levels of band, 1, 2 and 3. So I doubled up the number 1 and then I progressed to a number 2 and I doubled up the number 2 and now it's on number 3. And you're not supposed to double up the number 3 ones because that's too heavy. But by putting it into your mouth like this.
Wow.
And that's basically what 2 minutes morning and night.
And you're seriously telling me this can do what to your face? Because it affects about 30 different muscles, doesn't it?
Yes, the 30 muscles from here. So from just under, it's nothing to do with your eyes, so it's not going to tone up anything here. But from here downwards, so what it does, it will help fill out this bit here, which normally sort of folds in as we get older. It will plump up this bit. Women get lines going down. And it won't get rid of them completely, but it will plump them up a bit. We also get our lips get thinner as we get older. It plumps those up. It then goes on to, it lifts this, so it tones up the underneath of your face. And then it helps tone up your double chin. And then it helps your neck. And then it really helps down to your chest. And I had one lady ring me up. She said in 2 weeks she could see her chest lifting and her whole chest looks so much better. And so we are the people that sell this in the United Kingdom, rosemaryconley.com. And if you want to see more about it, if you go to rosemaryconley.com /facial-flex, you'll go straight to that page and then you'll see the befores and afters that we've done. And the interviews with the people that actually used it.
I've got what I call my gobble neck. It's a bit like a turkey. Is this just for women or can guys do it as well?
Men can do it as well. There's no reason. Absolutely. That's one part of your face that I think is constructed just the same as ours. So I don't think there's any reason why it wouldn't work for men.
So this is a natural alternative to surgery, which a lot of people do, which can be very painful and often doesn't work, gets infected and is a nightmare.
If you have cosmetic surgery on your face, have a facelift, it's so obvious. You see people on the television and you know that what age they are and they just don't look like them. And I just think, why do people do that? I would never do that. I think it's sad. I have in my time had Botox, don't now. I'd had it on my forehead. I looked ridiculous and my eyelids dropped, so that was no good. I had it here, which I did up until about 5 years ago. I don't do it now. I think at 7. Great thing about being 70, do you know what? You're allowed to get older now. So that's really good. But for saving this, it really does work. There's no question about it. The only caveat I would say, if you've got a very, very, very tiny mouth, then I think you might find it difficult, but that's unusual. I've only of all the thousands that we've sold, there's only been 2 people that have fallen into that category.
Well, everybody knows I have a big mouth, so that's not going to be an issue, is it, Rosemary? Congratulations on everything. You're such an inspiration, and I hope you know what you've given to people over the years. Personally, for me, you made a great difference in my life. You were so kind in sending those books 20 years ago.
amazing. I can't believe that you look so slim. And when you first arrived today, I didn't recognise you straight away. I recognised the voice and the face, but I didn't recognise the body.
Well, you're very kind. It's a lot of hard work and it takes a lot of maintenance, but I think once you get there, it is worth it. And I think that's been your story through your entire career, isn't it? Giving people hope. Then when they see the results, then that's for them to continue or not, should they choose.
It is lovely to change people's lives. A lovely motivational speaker who I met very sadly died last year. His name was Richard Denny. And he said success is having something to aim for, somebody to share it with, and that what you do makes a difference. I've been very privileged that I believe I have made a difference.
Congratulations on everything. You can find out more by going to rosemarieconley.com. Thank you for your time.
Not at all. It's been a real pleasure.